Hey guys, welcome to this very brief product introduction video where I will be introducing you to my latest project called WordForge. WordForge's mission statement is to help people to expand their English vocabulary and make it effortless. When it comes to learning new English words, my philosophy has always been the only benchmark that can accurately tell if you have truly mastered a word is if you can use the word in the appropriate context to construct a rather complex sentence. If you can't do that, I don't care how much you know about the etymology of the word. I don't care if you know about the word's Latin origin, all the prefixes, suffixes. If you can't use it to construct a complex sentence, I wouldn't say that you have truly learned a word. So, with that in mind, the core philosophy of WordForge is all about asking you to construct sentences with the words you're trying to learn and have the generative AI instructor to give you immediate and contextual feedback to tell you how well you're doing. And on top of that, we'll also be using our spaced repetition calculation algorithm to calculate when will be the next time for you to study the word to truly make the learning stick. With that said, let's look at a very brief demo of the product. As an unauthenticated user, we can go to wordforge.tech, which is the URL of the product, and click on Get Started to kick off the demo process. And we'll be prompted to search a word, and we can try loquacious. And we can click on next to progress in the stepper. And in the second step, we can expand the accordions to listen to the pronunciation of the word and expand this expansion panel to look at a very thorough, very detailed definition of the word. It looks like loquacious as an adjective, it means tending to talk a great deal, talkative, and we can see some example usages of the word. If we click on next, this is the core part, the meat of the application. We'll be prompted to try to construct a sentence, use the word that we have chosen. So I'm going to say something like, my coworkers have been very loquacious today. I've not been very productive because of that. Very productive because of that. So we're going to submit the sentence and let's see what the AI instructor has to say about our sentence. Okay, it looks like our sentence is valid and the instructor is saying, you've used the word loquacious appropriately. It perfectly describes the scenario where someone talks a lot or excessively, which is what loquacious means. Keep practicing. And the final step is really optional. You can sign in to preserve all the work you have done so far. And it's going to be added to your word bank, which we're going to learn about in a brief second. And now allow me to log in with my main account. And as you can see, I've already added somewhat around 150 words to my word bank. And as an authenticated user, you can click on this quick access envelope, this quick access menu, or the site navigation menu over here to access the core functionalities of the app. And as you can see, I've dissected the core components of the app into 3 different sections. Word search is really just the first step that we saw in the demo, which we can create a database for over 100,000 English words we currently have in the database, and look at the definition and listen to the pronunciation of the word that you've chosen to study. And word bank is really a dashboard where you can examine all the words in your vocabulary that you've chosen to study. And we have this pie chart breaking down the words into different mastery levels. And mastery level is a concept which signifies where you're at in terms of your mastery over this word. So level 1 means you've just started to learn to start practicing with the word. And level 5 means you have a really good grasp on the word because you've constructed 5 good complex sentences with the same word. And down below we have a sortable table where you can query and examine all the word you have added to your word bank. And you can either delete, view details of the word, where you can take a look at all the past sentences you've created with the word, or directly practice with it, which brings us to the practice mode. And if you have a good chunk of words in your vocabulary bank, you're going to be greeted with this 2 tabs. This is our way of abstracting away the burden of trying to decide which word to work on next for you. So on the right-hand side, these are the new words for you. These are the words that you haven't started to practice with. And on the left-hand side, these are the words that you have created sentences for before. And we have used our spaced repetition learning algorithm to decide for you, okay, now's the time for you to study these words. So if I decided to study a word from one of the old words, we're going to see that, okay, the word that I need to study right now is alacrity. So I know what this word means. I've practiced with this word before a couple of times, and I think it means doing something with speed and very swiftly. So if we look at the definition, it means brisk and cheerful readiness. And now let's try to use it in a sentence again. We can say something like, the well-rested worker finished his daily work with great alacrity. So the well-rested worker finished his day's work with great alacrity. Submit the sentence. And great, our sentence is valid, and the instructor is saying you've used the word alacrity correctly, conveying a sense of speed and eagerness. And if we click on the schedule tab, you're gonna see that, okay, congratulations, you've reached mastery level 5 for this word, and you'll be asked to study this word in 77 days. So this is the part where we'll be using the spaced repetition algorithm to calculate, based on your performance, based on the validity of your sentence, when will be the best time for you to practice this word next to truly make the learning stick. And in addition to word search practice and word bank, we currently have this word of the day functionality where you can, where we've been curating words that we think is valuable in an academic setting for you to enrich your word bank and add it into your word bank. So that's all I have to say about this project. As you can see, it's currently in the beta testing phase, and I really value you guys' opinion. I really want to hear from you. So please give the demo a try and try to sign in with either your Google or Apple single sign-in options. And if you have any feedback and a feature suggestion, you can either comment here or shoot us a message at this email address. And I really look forward to hearing from you.